All right, welcome in Prize Picks on 5 here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Skolnick. I got David Friedman with me. You can follow him at Talk About Sports. David Eversole is producing tonight, but we'll give you a little hint about his picks. Do want to mention before we start that you can download Prize Picks from the Google Play Store, the Apple App Store, or PrizePicks.com. The single biggest thing you need to do once you go there is you need to enter the code 5, F-I-V-E. That will give you up to $100 to play. If you put down 100, that will give you 100. It's free money. There's no rollovers. This is one of the best deals in the business. So go to PrizePicks, use the code 5, F-I-V-E, and it's very easy to figure out once you get there. But again, the code is the most important thing, F-I-V-E. All right, let's get to it. F-I-V-E rhymes with Ivy. That's one of the picks here tonight from one of our guys. The Heat are playing the Pistons right before UM plays Indiana. So a lot of Miami sports going on. There are also some other NBA props, lots of NBA games tonight as well. Freeman, let's start with the Heat and the Pistons. The Heat with a very disappointing loss in Chicago. They've already lost to the Pistons once this year. What do you see tonight?
Yeah, the Heat. I think Strus, he's been hot, man. And I can see them getting up and the bench playing a lot more tonight. So I think he stays hot, 10 points at least. I'll go there. I think that's a pretty safe pick tonight.
Yeah, I like that one too. That you saying you think the bench gets involved makes me a little nervous because I went with a starter, but I kind of agree with you. Although counting on the Heat to blow out anybody, especially on the road, is challenging. But they are going to have to get the bench to play better tonight. I like Bam tonight mostly because I like a bounce back game from him. Not active enough in the last game. I'm going to go with over 32.5 points, rebounds, assists. I can see he's gone over 2 of the last 5. So actually the numbers have been fine lately, but the overall impact hasn't been where you wanted it. But let's say he gets a 21, 10, and 3 game. That'll push him over. So I'm going to say he goes over the 32.5 tonight. On the Pistons side, Killian Hayes has been a good story for them this year. He looked like he was headed out of the league. Played well against Miami the last time. He's exactly the kind of player that goes off against them. And so I'm going to go over on the 11.5 points for Killian Hayes. He's been getting the minutes lately. I think he'll get the scoring. I should have also mentioned, I think Bam will do well because I don't think Wiseman will give him a whole bunch of problems defensively. Freeman, what do you like on the Pistons side?
I'm pretty sure you just called Killian Hayes a scrub, by the way.
Well, I mean, it is what I mean. A lot of people called him a scrub for his first 2 seasons, but he's been a little better this year.
I was just kind of defining what you said there. Anyways,
okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ivy over 3.5 free throws made. I think I counted it was like 13 of the last 15. He's had at least 4 free throw attempts.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's a deep dive. I like that pick actually. I might steal.
Here, you know?
I know. I might steal the one. So Ivy. There was a Brandon Ingram prop I like tonight, a few other NBA props. So make sure you check out the board again. You don't have to play with just one game. You can play games with different players. But we do want to mention before we go, again, college basketball is going on. So you should, if you know anything about college basketball, go in, play. It makes it more fun. It's not legal in every state, but in most states. So check that out. But I do want to mention before we go here that Kelly Wong, I think we all kind of like him tonight. By the way, I'm sorry. I think Eversole likes Wiseman, okay, over rebounds tonight as well in the Detroit game. But Wong, I'm going to go over Wong on the 14.5 points. And I think all 3 of us like that one for Miami.
Yeah.
Okay. Feel safe. I mean, they're not winning if he doesn't do it, right? I don't think. 2 out of 5 there. You can see he was way under in the last game. But 14.5 points seems like he would go over tonight. I can't speak to this like a total expert. I've seen Miami play about 10 times this year. Indiana played twice. But you can check that out. And again, if you want to pair it with one of the Heat picks, but I would play that Ivy pick over 3.5. I think Freeman found one tonight. Anyway, check the rest of our picks as we go forward here. You can also play everything on here. MLS, NHL, it's all there. Use the code 5, F-I-V-E. Enjoy the tournament. Try to enjoy the Heat game. Have a good night.